All right, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about general preferences. So you can see here we have under general, you have keyboard increment of 1 point. You have a constraint angle of 0% or 0 degrees, sorry, not percent. Corner radius is going to be 12 points. And then you have a bunch of options here that we can check and uncheck. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each one of these briefly so we can disable auto, add, and delete. So we're going to keep that the way it is. Use precise cursors. That's not checked right now. We're not going to use that. Show tooltips. So if you don't like to see tooltips, if we click here, it'll turn it off. Okay. And I'm going to turn that one off because we don't need to see the tooltips. I'm going to walk you through all the tips you need to know. So there's no real need for that. Show hide rulers. We're going to keep that unchecked because I'll show you how to turn that on and off when you need it. What I recommend doing is once you know how to turn it on and off to keep it on. But for right now, we're going to learn that in a different section of the course. Okay. Anti-alias artwork. So this is checked. We're going to leave it as the default. Select same tint percentage. Right now, we're going to leave that as default unchecked. Okay. Show the home screen when no documents are open. This is a fine option to have for this. It doesn't really matter what you do. It's your personal preference if you want to turn it on or off. I'm going to leave it on because I like to be able to see something when I open up Illustrator. If there are no documents open or available, it'll show you your recent documents, so you'll be able to see that. You use legacy file new interface. For right now, we're not going to use that. Use preview bounds. We're not going to enact that either. Display print size at 100% zoom. That's checked, so we're going to leave it that way. Append converted upon opening legacy files. We're going to leave that as it is. Double click to isolate. That's checked. Use Japanese crop marks. We're not going to do that. Transform pattern tiles. We're not going to do that. Scale corners. Scale strokes and effects. We're going to keep both of these off. Enable content aware defaults. We'll keep that on. And then honor scale on PDF import. So for right now, we're going to leave them all as the defaults. If you want to reset the preferences, you can click right here. And that will reset once we restart Illustrator. Okay. So I'm going to hit OK. And then let's restart now. And that will open it back up. There we go. It's coming back. Okay, so we're going to load that up. And as we're loading that up, then we're going to go back to the preferences in general, and then I'll show you what it did. Okay. Let's go in there here. Let's see here if this works. There we go. Let's go to Illustrator and Preferences. And again, if you're on a PC, go to Edit and then Preferences. And there you go. So now we've reset everything back to what it was before. So anytime you check something and then you hit OK and you don't like what you did, you can come in here and you can reset it. All you have to do is just then let the program restart or restart the program, and then it will take those preferences into effect, whatever you reset. Okay? So that's general preferences. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.